フルカウンター。
Alright, so Milim has been buffed to the point where now she's a new unit, and today we're going to compare her to Blue Escanor to see who is the better blue unit for the new big bud. Well, not really new, but you get my point, right? And if you want to see me do this video again for the big day, then do let me know in the comments down below, and if we hit around 100 likes, then I'll consider doing it in a few days time, because I think that might be a little bit better, because you are fostering a blue character. But right now, whenever we do blue content, or any content where you want to bring a blue character, it's always the one, because he's just so accessible, and got 2 single target skills here with really well trained melee. There was one other character which is Cusack, but he's not really accessible, and yeah, you'd rather just bring the one. So let's just see if this new buff Milim, who is basically been maxed out now because he's got 15% attack, crit, max cosmetics, is almost a perfect unit in a few days time. Alright, so big bird first, and we're going to be starting with Escanor. This is the team we're going to be using, standard stuff really. We also have the healing card set, which I finally got after like 9 months of it being out, which isn't even needed now because Miguelda's so powerful with her relic. And this is the actual gear we're using for the characters. Obviously, for the main part of it, Traitor Mane is going to be the main carry for even this, and probably the deer if I use them too. But it's just how it is, boys. He's definitely there. But we'll see if Milim's going to be better support. Because I do know already, if you can apply that debuff to actually ultimate seal him, then that could be really, really good. Where Escanor can't really do that. So you have to brunt force really quick with Escanor. With Milim, we might be able to stall for a bit. So let's just jump in. Alright, so starting off, typical stuff. We're just going to buff up and use single target skills to give us that damage reduction with melee. And then also just, yeah, get max buff from Miguelda. We do have the relic on. So when we do get damaged and we heal up and also remove a buff, we're going to get 2 buffs. So the new change is so much better towards Miguelda just to get max buffs, which is going to make clearing stage, or I guess phase 4 of this first floor so much easier with melee, and maybe make the one do damage. And we'll see how well Milim does too when we get there. Alright, so we've now gotten to phase 4, which is the big hardest part because we do absolutely like no damage. But we are on turn 2, so I think I'm out of wait. No, I'm at least like 3 buffs here with the one, so I might try and use it straight away. But we know Miguel's gonna do a lot of damage, of course. You kind of be a little bit back up here. So what I think we do is just send this off. Maybe we might be one shot, you know. Mine ultimate is 6/6, so it might be a lot different for you lot, but we'll do this, and then, to be fair, probably actually kill it, I think, if we actually crit. If we crit the one, it does do damage, but let's see. 35k, let's see how much damage we do. Okay, we did crit, so we hit 100k here. This does do probably a lot of damage if we crit. Okay, yeah, I think I hit passive. And then he's now like 1 HP, so I do have to actually deal damage here, so I kind of need to get an amplify card. I did not. I think I can do damage with the one, though. We get debuffed him. We should get healed by the healing card set. Boom, so we get a little bit of a buff there. That's actually really good. Wait, did I get it again? Oh, I do. Oh, bro, the healing card set is broken. Bro, that's broken. I never knew it was like that. Bro, this is the first time I ever used the healing card set. That is actually disgusting. Okay, well, now I need to do damage. So, hopefully the one can do it here. We got so many buffs of him, like max Miguelda buffs. So, I'm hoping it does damage a little bit here. But it should. So, let's see if the one does damage. And can actually hit, not hit patience, because that's the big challenge about this character. If we crit... Oh, no, we're going to die. Oh, no, okay, melee, please. Okay, so the one doesn't hit the cap. Okay, we did do damage, though, so that's nice. Okay, can he do damage? Okay, 2k. It's at least enough not to get... Okay, we killed anyways, so... The one right there, obviously, still so powerful, especially the ultimate, because it does, it basically damage cap, I believe it did, because it did crit twice, so that's because he's 6/6, but, the one for the final part, kind of decent. Alright, so we're on, floor 2 now. Once again, Escanor's going to be really, really good for this. Any character's really, really good for this. I used, was a Titan Aaron instead of Escanor a while ago, and he did perfectly fine. Floor 2 is by far the easiest because there's nothing too crazy to do, because you don't have that crazy resistance. It's just kind of building up the passive, making sure you're going into the floor 3 with some good amount of HP, which is very, very easy to do. Yeah, so if my memory's right, we have to one-shot here, because right now he gets a little buff, boom. There is a HP recovery, and I think if you don't kill, if you hit like damage cap once with this boss, he does heal, so you want to make sure you kind of waddle him down to a one-shot one turn. But once again, Escanor's ultimate comes so clutch there, because we can basically rely on using 3 skills, because yeah, sometimes they don't hit damage cap. So right now I believe it's a wrap, literally. There's nothing too crazy. I've not really been too much debuff. We got max health here. And I think we can just kind of send everything off just to do damage here. And I kind of get ready into the next phase. What are my passives? So yeah, you want to get this one, I think, a little bit. If you get the one where you get debuffed every single turn, then it's annoying. Because then if you try to heal it with your characters like Magelda, then you can't remove the bleed. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit annoying. So I think, yeah, this phase or this floor is really easy. Especially with the one. The one kind of shines in this one. Okay, let's see how much damage Escanor is doing. Basically, like max buffs here almost. And we have the damage passive on 130 no crit. So if Milim does around that much damage, I'll be surprised. If she does like 50 to 60k, like on a tier 1, I'll be very happy with that. But we'll see how well she does do. Alright, so for floor 3, you definitely do need to rely on Escanor's ultimate a little bit more here. Because that's kind of where he does most of his damage. And hit the damage cap, of course. But Meli's the main guy here, honestly. So, not too sure how much I'm going to show here. Because it's literally just going to be Escanor, I guess, Meli doing most of the damage. Which is just how the bird is. Because he's so powerful. So, yeah, we'll just turn up and let's see how much damage Escanor does here. And kind of compare it to Milim afterwards. So, let's, yeah, let's do this. I don't remember the bird being too crazy on the floor. Yes, and this is the problem. Like, you do, like, almost no damage, right? Unless you crit. Like, Meli does most of the damage, so he can be, like, a main DPS here. So, I'll be very surprised if Milim does do a lot of damage. Alright, so we've gone to phase 4 here. I haven't really shown too much, I don't believe, because, yeah, nothing's really happened. I've just skipped most of the times because of Magelda, because of, the one ultimate, because of, mainly Traitor Meli's well. Traitor Meli doing so much damage, which you will see here. I did kind of get a tail passive, not gonna lie, which is, the one where he revives at max HP. So, I want to max HP, 50%. But you can see how much damage it does here, especially if he crits. Yeah, it's just, it's so easy with Meli. I mean, if we're talking about Meli versus Milim, then that might be a little bit of a different story here. But the one's a standard. He's kind of a good 2 single target skills. That's all you really want, just so you can max out your Meli's passive, basically. And to get all them damage reduction buffs. Okay, so let's see what tier 1 does do on, like kind of max buffs almost. About 39k. Once again, no crits, but we'll kind of see how much that does compared to Milim. Alright, so to wrap this Escanor part of the video, I'm not too sure how long this was. Hopefully, wait, hang on, do I kill? Okay, I do. So yeah, Escanor, ultimate-wise, really, really good, man, because you can rely on it when basically you don't have any Traitor Meli amplified buffs or any amplified cards, basically. But yeah, the one, really, really good. Definitely the best character. But let's see how close Milim does do now. And, ooh, 2 of them? I will take that. Alright, so for comparison, I have around 18k on Escanor and then my Milim, who has max weapons. Granted, I am missing Escanor's relic, and I don't think that's even the best association for the Escanor. I have around 17k, but I am getting 5% extra damage. Is it on crit damage, right? So, yeah, we kind of want to bring Rimuru here. And he is 6'6", so don't worry, I'm not losing out any stats here. I could bring the Saria, which may be a better shout here, but I think still, obviously, the main DPS here is going to be Meli, but can the actual Milim compete? Alright, so at least for Milim, her passive isn't like Escanor where you have to like kind of wait. You really want to wait like turn 3 to attack, but we kind of want to send Sigurd straight away. 1, to get buffs from Meli, but also to max out her actual passive, which is to use 4 skills. So very, very easy, nothing hard to max out here. But I can't really remember what Escanor was doing, but let's see how close the damage is in comparison to Escanor from the first 2 skills. 57k. Alright, so we're creating a lot more there, and I have no buffs on, so I think damage-wise, so using tier 1s, it might be better for Milim, you know? And I haven't even maxed my passive yet for her and Magelda, so maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I think I'll probably play like a little clip here to see how much damage Escanor did do. But I think they're similar, like really, really similar. Alright, so on phase 4, the hard part here, but the thing is though, my crit chance is gone. He's only got 2 orbs, so I don't really want to use it just yet. So what I will do is obviously use Traitor Meli and kind of just use these single target skills. I don't want to. Okay, well we'll go this way. I think. I'm hoping Milim does damage here, because if not, I'm kind of screwed a little bit. But let's see. Alright, so she's got... okay, so I lost my relics because, like I said, her ultimate or relic is kind of like how Rem is, where if you keep it for too long, you're going to lose your buff, basically. But he now has max orb, so if we can do damage here, that'd be really, really good. Just to kind of bypass that damage cap and hopefully do damage here. And if it does, then that's already almost done better than Escanor, because so far, Escanor, I think he did like 20k or something like that. It was alright. We did do damage, and we didn't even crit, so that's actually really, really good. You don't have to rely on crit to actually do damage here. Once again, mine is 6'6", so I think your experience may be a little bit different there, but that's really, really good. But now, we have to do damage with this skill here. If we don't, then we've kind of... Yeah, we kind of lost. We didn't really get good RNG for the melee cards here. Okay, so what I'm doing is moving twice just to get some more crit chance and crit damage to see if we can actually do damage here. Because we don't, then we're over. But let's see. Can Milim do damage? Patience, I expect that. But on a tier 2, maybe? Ooh, we did do damage. Okay, okay. That's actually good then. That's actually good. Oh my god, they're not giving me any cards, man. I'm actually, like, ripped. Let's see how much damage you do. 2k, but then again, that's a weak skill. And, yeah. Oh, I might not even do damage. Can I kill, please? Alright, sloppy run there, but she did kind of impress me a little bit, so that's not too bad. Let's see how much do we do now on like actual like good setup with actual buffs on, because yeah, we hardly did any. Alright, so far, actually very impressed a little bit, because she's doing like 100, like she's critting every single attack, which is kind of what you wanted to do, and without any buffs really, so very impressed already. Like, look, every single attack's a crit, it's like 130k, yeah, so was that damage cap? I think it was. For a tier 1? Very, very good. I'm actually kind of impressed right now. So hopefully we can actually get max buffs here and kind of showcase the full power of just her using like tier 1 skills. Wait, let's see if she does more damage. If Medi does more damage, I'll use a tier 1 right now. And if he does hit 31 or 130k, then we'll see who's actually better here. Let's see. Okay, granted, Medi's got probably way more buffs now, but let's see if he does 130k. He should though. Yeah. Okay, so they both hit damage cap. I mean, I think that was a tier. Was that a tier 2? No, I think it was a tier 1. So, I mean. If she can do that every single time, I think the big test though is definitely like the final phase or like the final floor, because that's like the big if you can do damage. Escanor won't really do too much damage. Okay, one thing I want to see though is her lifesteal. Does she lifesteal a lot here? Because I think once again this is gonna kill, but let's just see how much she lifesteals. I think the annoying thing is the damage cap is there, so you can't lifesteal too much. 81k, not bad. Okay, we healed a little bit. This should kill though. Yeah, 200k. Okay, you know what? Maybe you don't need that many also. Yeah, okay, I just full healed there. Nice. Okay, we'll take those. Alright, so floor 3 is not been too bad here, not gonna lie. I will say one thing though, I think he does gain debuff immunity, which is actually, yeah, not too great then, because I thought where, you know, I might as well use it now, you know, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit damage cap just because I am 6'6", so I might as well use it. But what is he supposed to do in turn 2? I forgot. But we'll use it now because we might as well. We have the buffs on. Then use this, and do I need a taunt? I do need a taunt, so let's do this then. Let's see how much damage it does do. Yeah, it's damage cap. So you don't even need orbs of her. Like literally, I mean, didn't get minus 6'6", so there's probably some difference there. But considering he had one orb on, so you can only imagine how much damage it would do if he had max orbs here. It would literally be insane. It probably one-shot the whole boss if he didn't have that damage cap on. Alright, let's see the damage here. Once again, if it does more than 30k, that's fine. 74. Okay, I think on tier 1s, it's not doing many numbers, but I think on tier 1s, it is doing more than Escanor. And once again, the Milins, she's kind of free to play a little bit, right? Because if you get her and you get all cosmetics, then yeah, I think that's fine. Because they are basically 4 out of 5 are free. You max them out, and you got a decent character. Compared to Escanor. Escanor, I mean, to be fair, most of us should have Escanor at 6'6", or a little bit deep out now, because he's been on so many banners now. Alright, did we get the exact same one? No, I didn't. Actually, I think I got one of the best ones there a little bit. What's it do, actually? If the hero inflicts damage, use a single target skill, increase attack rate stats. Oh, okay, that's kind of annoying. But we'll use this one first, just because we can. And then use this again, and use this to get ultimate, and then taunt. Okay, I think it's been a little bit easy. 100k, yeah, doing way more than Escanor. Oh, yeah, because he gets attack rate stats. But it's only a single target skill, right? Yeah. Oh, no, man. He gets it all the time. Okay, yeah, definitely do need the buff move next turn. Actually, I got ultimate anyway, so... Oh, okay, he killed my, Matronus. So can the girls come in clutch here? Or boys, too? Okay, so I can't actually... I'll use this next turn, because we need the buff remove then, so we don't have to do it just yet. But it could be quite annoying. So let's see what damage you do here with this. Okay, I'll use this first. I mean, if we hit damage cap, that's not bad. But I guess... No, for Escanor, I don't think we hit damage cap, though. Oh, we actually could have killed. Oh, I could have killed. Oh, I could have killed. Okay, that's... Was Escanor doing that much? I think if at 6'6" it was, though. Because it was doing... So much buffs. Oh, my God, Tom Ellie. Oh, well, fine. But yeah, I think Escanor 6'6" was doing like 70k to equal out to 140 because it did mine was 6'6". But I think Milim's doing more damage than Ultimate. I mean, this one has been a little bit of a sham, not gonna lie, because we had like so many like bad RNGs where I didn't really get that too many cards. But very, very impressed. Like that's not a bad unit to bring. Actually, I might start bringing them more often just because, to be fair, Meli's doing most of the damage, and so is Miguelda a little bit with like the duo, so it's more or less like, oh, who do you want to bring? Who do you like more? And I definitely do like Milim more than Escanor. So, yeah, I might bring her more because she's quite fun seeing all them crits. Escanor's nice as well, but seeing all them crits pop off is a little bit nice. And the ultimate is doing more damage in some situations. Alright, so after reviewing the gameplay, honestly, I can say Milim was actually doing a lot better. The damage was very, very similar in a lot of cases. A lot of them just doing like 1 or 2k difference. But I think the big difference, at least in the later rounds, is the fact that Milim can hit damage cap on a crit if she does actually use her ultimate. Granted, mine is 6-6, but I know it's even with Escanor. If I crit, it gets close to 250k, where Milim was hitting damage cap every single time towards the end. And that's arguably the most important part. Yes, Escanor's going to be a lot more easier during the early rounds because I can ult and skip a lot of phases, but towards the end, Escanor is just doing the bare minimum. Well, I think, unironically, boys, I'm being serious here, Milim was doing a lot more better than Escanor, I think, in the way I saw it. It's, once again, depending if Escanor crits. Milim is critting every single time with a relic and just how she is as a character, where Escanor, it's still up in the air if she crits or not. And I even had my actual Merlin link on the actual character as well, so it's if Escanor was critting every single time, then I would say Escanor would be better. But honestly, as a free-to-play character for Milim, she's definitely a viable option, and I think if you haven't pulled her, you should definitely do it. However, mine is 6-6, and I do have all the weapons as well, so there's probably a massive difference there, because I think if she wasn't 6-6, then maybe her ultimate isn't doing that much damage. I can't tell, because well, I'm hitting damage cap, so maybe it's a difference. And honestly, even on the final phase of the first floor, she's hitting around 40k even without critting. But also when she does crit, I went back and did it again. She was doing like almost as much as Escanor. Obviously, Escanor's a lot better because Escanor would, if he does crit, would hit damage cap again. But Milim, as a free-to-play, you know, even as just a character you want to wail out on, she's actually very, very viable. And I think, honestly, I don't want to say it because I don't want to say that, oh, she's better than Escanor, but just in my experience, I'm probably going to use her more often actually because one, it's Milim because I like her more, but it seemed more easier a little bit just because hitting them crits, because the boss does have like 10 ultimate gauge, which means her ultimate can scale up so high even without having high roots for it. Where Escanor, it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, boys, let me know what you think. You saw the videos, you saw the clip yourself. Let me know if you've been using one of those two and who do you prefer. But from the looks of it, I think I might just stick with Milim. Just how it is from my testing. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.